What up, tubers, and welcome back to another Constructed Explorer video here on Arena. There won't be too many more Explorer videos as we will be moving back to Draft, but still practicing for the upcoming Arena Champs, rather. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've played this style of green deck before. This one is the Explorer version of the Nykthos ramp deck. Very cool. You don't get access to the Karn package that you might have seen before. The 4 of Karn, the Great Creator, I think it is. That one that can tutor for artifacts in your sideboard and whatnot as a good toolbox. But this one's really good still. The main way that this wins is going to be with Ulvenwald Oddity giving your creatures haste on the turns that you go off. Of course, you can just go like turn 1 Elf, turn 2 4/4 and kill some big creatures and stuff, but oftentimes you're going for a big Oddity hit. And this deck can produce a bunch of mana on any individual turn, can also draw a million cards with Trailblazer and Kiora, finding Nykthos, getting multiple Nykthos activations, making a ton of mana. So we'll see how the games play out. I mean, this is a deck that I've played before in various versions. Haven't played it in Explorer recently, though, so we shall see how it does. And let's queue up. As always, deck list will be below in the comments. I'll have a link there for you guys. It's fun, though. It's always cool to do some silly green things. Like, I'm going to keep this hand, and if they kill my Llanowar Elf, well, we're going to have a sad day. If they Thoughtseize my Llanowar Elves, I can still draw another land here, of course. Yeah, being on the play here would have been huge. Alright, so big draw step. Land is ideal. That is not a land. The thing about this deck, though, is that it can explode so quickly that missing 1 or 2 land drops might not necessarily lose us the game, although, of course, we could just die. So we can go like Kiora into Second Haven, but let's see, I'm taking 5 damage this turn. Really depends on what they play, because I could die next turn. Right, so that will spell death. Okay. Kiora, Haven 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good beats. Yeah, that's play versus draw difference. Oh man, freaking Arena keeps giving me that error. So Verse is Rakdos, the boogeyman of the format. Wicked Wolf doesn't seem terrible, but I don't think worth it. Frillback's good. Monstrous Emergence to kill Sheoldred is also pretty nice. Sheoldred's actually a huge problem for this deck. That being said, I guess I would need exactly a Cavalier of Thorns in my hand to kill the Sheoldred. Huh. So maybe, I guess, on the play, I don't actually bring in the emergences, and I guess I just try to go for my own high roll game plan. I'm going to go with that strat instead. And then maybe on the draw, we bring in the emergences again. Alright, this hand's great. Notably, though, I do not have a turn 2 troll here because of Nykthos. That's fine. Duress, Storm the Festival, not too much of a problem. Both of Nissa's fantastic. And we'll just take a forest here. Oh man, opponent's got a bad hand. Looks like. Do you have an Annex online? No, no. I guess I just troll here. No. Troll unlocks a lot of mana next turn, but I guess we want to draw the cards. Okay, that's fine. I take 2. They get to drain for 2, draw a card. Better yet, the Trailblazer, when it enters, is going to add a green. And so even though, sure, this is like totally fine, because now we get to go add a green. We get to play the Troll and still activate Nykthos for 6. Nice. And then we would play the Ulvenwaddle Oddity. We get to attack the invasion, flip it into the 4/3. Okay, on the draw now. Now is it time to bring in the emergence? Yeah, probably. So what's bad on the draw here? I'm actually not sure what you're supposed to cut. I mean, I guess versus red-black, the oddities might not be as necessary. You can kind of just overwhelm them if I'm going off anyways. Can probably shave like 1 storm. The storm's actually really, really good though. No, I think I can cut the oddities and then maybe just cut like 1 invasion. It could be that cutting the oddities is never right, but like I said, I don't think they're as necessary. Versus Rakdos. I don't think this is a keepable hand. That's better. I'm going to pitch the emergence. I'm expecting one of the elves to either get discarded or killed. Could be that both get discarded. Like if they just go Thoughtseize one elf, Fatal Push the other, that could end the game. So we want to draw something really badly here. Not great. That was a really important turn for us to have been able to cast any relevant spell. Yeah. Alright, we are losing quite badly here. We are now doing okay. They used one of their exile effects. If Troll dies, then we're going to be able to Cavalier. Nice. Okay, so we get to Cavalier next turn. This is awkward, as I do need to play out the second Boseiju, but... Oh, there's a nice Nykthos. Alright. If they kill the Cavalier, I will not be able to storm the festival next turn. However, I will get a trigger and be able to put something back on top if we choose to. Like, I'd be able to put the other Boseiju back and just chain them again. Oh, I had to sacrifice my stupid, Wow, I had to sacrifice my, enchantment from the Invoke. That's brutal. I don't really mind if they Harvester this Troll again. Okay, there's the Demon Daddy. So we're dead next turn, actually. And that is game over. They just copy the demon and kill us. Okay, good beats. Good beats, good beats. Well, let's restart the client real quick. And we'll queue up again for the next match. Alright, On the Play versus Yorion. Excellent opener. Yeah, this is pretty ideal opener, I would say. Looking to find either a Storm the Festival or a Cavalier into milling one of them, potentially. Oh, there we go. I'm going to lead on the Troll since I have Nykthos in hand. We can kind of combo off next turn. Less so now. Okay.
Don't mind if I take my octopus for a walk?
Alright. Looking pretty good here now, I'd say. Ooh, a second Nykthos. Yeah, as much as I don't like this... Well, I guess I can just untap and add another. That's probably fine.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
We don't need to play out this Nykthos from hand quite yet. Land and a Troll, I think. Or I could hit another Kiora. No, that doesn't work. I don't have any mana floating. Alright, so let's go land and Troll. We're in pretty damn good shape here. They're gonna need to... I guess they could technically have like a Sunfall. Exiling my Trolls would work. If they attack with the token and get like the 5th land. Oh! Weird Transmogrify list. Okay. That's cool. So what is the exact wording? If a card you didn't control would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere. So that kind of hurts my Storm the Festival capabilities, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, so we lead on this. Add 8. We're just going to start chaining off and trying to find our one-shot kill potential. Did not hit a freaking land. Brutal. Untap. Add another 1 million. Okay, so how many of my... We haven't lost any of our hasters. Remember, this is a 9/9 lifelink, so I do need to go kind of off here. We want to play this Nykthos out now. Elf. Add 15. Bricked again. Let's see. 3 left. Need to hit here. We bricked hard. Holy smokes, we bricked hard.
Sun in the sky.
That's the end of our turn.
Great day to fight.
Wow. I guess I should make a 2/2 with the floating mana. Sheesh. Okay, good beats. I mean, at least the green cards that they stole from me aren't going to be that useful. Obviously, not being able to get the other 2 Storm the Festivals from the graveyard wasn't really hurt. Alright, they're gonna pay 5 for a Cavalier. Five life via Valgavoth it is. I mean, I guess I just take the 9. I don't think we double block with Cavaliers. It's just too risky.
My pets are hungry, and you look like lunch.
So we just need to kind of chain a little bit. The fact that we didn't hit an Outcaster to really cycle off was what hurt. But yeah, if I just draw a land or draw another small spell. I think the Transmogrify lists usually run like 1 Velgavoth and like 1 Atraxa or something. Alright, draw a bunch of cards. Okay, that can be a good start potentially. There's the oddity. Okay, so we've got ourselves a chance here, friends. Pretty decent chance, honestly. Well, do we? Let's see. Eight, 11, 17, 23, 29, 39. Okay, I'm assuming this is lethal. 39, they're at 21 effectively. Six, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, this is not going to be lethal, is it? And then we're just dead. Yeah, I needed to hit one more thing. We were close, I think, but 5, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, no, this is lethal. Nice. Okay, we did get there. Phew! Just in the nick of time. Yikes. Okay. Stone Brain seems alright versus their combo. Frillback seems okay. Emergence doesn't really do much. Needle is pretty irrelevant. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be much sideboarding here. I bet you Havens are supposed to be the easiest cuts in this deck. The card draw verse with the Kiora and the Outcaster seems too important to cut, and I don't think you want to shave any of the Cavaliers or anything. Okay, Infinite Elf Opener. Invasion or Ulvenwald Oddity? Which one are they going to take? Maybe Oddity? As that'll reduce my hits of Oddity. Yep, there goes the Oddity. If they can't kill the Elf this turn with the Haven draw, we have a pretty good sequence. Excellent. So we get to go green, green, Haven, double Elf. Hope they don't have like a Pyroclasm effect. Boseiju will be really good versus Transmogrify. So we probably want to hold up the Boseiju next turn if possible. Yeah. I guess they could Transmogrify their token. I mean, technically, I could go Troll into Big Invasion. Or Big Nykthos activation. I think I'm going to go with Invasion first here, though. Okay, if this hits a land, this works. A little bit risky. Alright, now we hold up Boseiju. Oh wait, Transmogrify is only on token creatures. What am I doing? I'm thinking of Indomitable Creativity. I was thinking holding up Boseiju for Indomitable Creativity targets. That's not... So I should have just tried to pop off. I should have played the Troll into... Yeah, okay. That was a mistake. Yeah. Because Transmogrify is specifically creature, right? I mean, one of the nice things, I suppose, is that the Arena Champs is going to be open deck list, so... I guess that goes both ways, right? Both players will know. Oh, there's the Outcaster. Very good. All right. Let's see. One floating. I guess we get to go Troll here. Though I'm going to have to play out the Boseiju as a land, but now that I remembered that... it doesn't really matter, right? Alright, let's get chaining. Oh, I should have floated there. I lost my other oddity. Okay. So oddities are gone. So now we just have to hope there's no Wrath type effect. That's fine, I guess.
Let me show you. You are not much of a roadblock.
Yeah, so this is one of the issues now with the deck, like, with both oddities gone. We just kind of need to hope that a few big green creatures gets there. I know some of these decks run like an Emrakul in their sideboard, or maybe I should have brought in Cityscape Levelers as well. Light of Oblivion. No, they could have copied their token first. I don't think we're attacking the invasion.
Bet you've never been out. Let's get moving.
Yeah, probably worth bringing in levelers if we go to a game 3. Alright, so copy their goblin. They can flashback Rite of Oblivion if they want to. Ooh, Beseech the Mirror. Okay, so they're going to look for their Transmog. Transmog the 2/2. Oh, Extinction on Odd. Oh, that kills us as well. Yeah, I need to bring in levelers.
I ebb and flow with
Brutalized. I mean, we can still kind of pop off here, potentially. Okay, that's a good start for popping. There's a really good draw. I'm pretty sure we do untap it.
drop, ripples and grows.
Could have made a 2/2 there, but I think I like holding up the lair activation. They only have one unknown in their hand, and right doesn't hit lands, right? Yeah, non-land permanent. Yeah, Lair of the Hydra smells like our best chance at winning at this point. Alright, 4/5 flyer. Yeah, if they have Fatal Push, that sucks, but gotta make the play. Wow, brutal! Brutal, brutal, brutal. Okay. Cura down. I would not be surprised if they
Feel like
attack
fighting
with the 2/2, because now they can Rite of Oblivion our Trailblazer off the token. I don't think I'm supposed to block there, though. I think I'm supposed to force them to do something. Alright. Knowing what's left in our deck, I think that's a pretty fine position to scoop. Alright, let's try bringing in these levelers. Pretty sure I'm not going to be playing the mono green deck in the champs. I'm sure at least 1 or 2 people will bring it, but not realistically sure this deck is that great. 6 land and a Mystic. Alright, that is a good hand. Let's pitch the Storm to Festival here. Cross our fingers. Drew another anyways, huh? Well, we're actually not doing very well. A little bit of interaction, and yeah, we have a huge problem. Okay, another land there was great. If we can find 1 more land, we can go Trailblazer into Cavalier, and even if they kill the Trailblazer, at least the Cavalier will trigger. Yeah, land next turn is huge. No land is brutal. And now if they get their Valgavoth online, we're kind of just dead. What was that? Doom? Doom Foretold? I haven't seen that one in a long time. Oh, there's the Transmogrify. Yep. Ah. And we bricked on a land as well. So. Pretty bleak. I mean, if we had hit a land on the turn that they tapped out for the Fable, we might have been able to get there. Trailblazer into Cavalier can very easily go off. It's going to be too late at this point because we're just dead in 2 turns, and I don't think there's a way we can go off with Nykthos right now. Alright, Trailblazer into Cavalier. I'm not going to have any mana to do anything. Kiora. Okay, wait. Kiora into Trailblazer, draw a card, maybe rip Nykthos? That's a small chance. No, that's not it. If we drew exactly Nykthos there, we would have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loyalty. We could Cavalier in... No, that wouldn't work either. Alright, good beats. Well, we are just kind of getting dismantled here with the green deck, but that's alright. They can't all be winners. We'll still play 1 or 2 more matches and see if we can at least get a couple wins. Alright, not the best start, but trying out different things, so that's fine. Be on the play for this game. Yeah, that's a decent opening hand here. I've played Kokomore a few different times on the ladder now, and they've been playing red-black Heroic lately. So we'll see if they're still on that deck or if they've changed things up now. Nope, looks like they would appear to be the same. Yeah, okay, so they're going to be the red-black deck. I think I'm gonna be hard pressed not to just go for a turn 2 old growth troll here instead of getting the Trailblazers online. Yeah, this is pretty brutal. Okay, so now we can go Elf, Nykthos on 5. Into Trailblazer, Trailblazer. Draw a card. I do need to weigh the attack versus chilling back, but that deck can deal a lot of damage very, very quickly. Okay, so let's see here. None of these big top-end cards. I don't think Wicked Wolf is very good versus them. 4 mana to fight something that might even be too big at that point. So Emergence probably comes in, and I think Frillback is fine-ish. I guess you're not really killing many enchantments. It's not like they run Fables and stuff, or any of the enchantment creatures generally. This might be a matchup where oddities aren't necessary. You don't really need to try to kill them in one fell swoop. Can probably shave some number of... Well, I guess the Havens, the nice thing about them are that they can't interact with that ramp, whereas with the Elves, they can shoot off. But I think probably some number of Havens. And I'm going to try cutting the oddities. So I'm probably going to need to mulligan pretty aggressively versus them. Well, certainly cannot keep that hand. So even if the elf survives turn 1, I would still need to find another land here. And if the elf dies, we're in pretty rough shape, but I guess I'm supposed to keep this hand. Going to 5 doesn't seem very good. Like, here's the issue. Turn 1 Cacophony Scamp. If I don't block, they can just sack it and kill the elf. So I guess it's the same difference, but I'm just letting them decide. I mean, pretty sure they're going to sack here, yeah. If we draw land, I guess I get to kill the challenger, which is nice. Or not. Okay, so I'm going to take 4, and they get to potentially draw an extra card here. Yeah, so they can go like land Swift Spear. Okay, good beats. Well, it was a risk versus reward. I think keeping the 6 was a fine choice, though it didn't pan out. We'll be on the play here for game number 3, so that's going to help quite a bit, of course. So can we get a decent opener? And yeah, that's a really good opening hand. Now, this does not have a turn 2 old growth troll without drawing another untapped green, but turn 1 elf, and then if it doesn't die, we can go Oath plus Invasion is pretty solid. And if I do get the turn 2 troll, then it's just nuts, yeah. Okay, no turn 2 troll. However, we do get to plot the Outcaster here. Now, this is a big turn. We can take a bunch of damage from the Heartfire Hero. Swift Spear plus like a Monstrous Rage is infinite damage. Infuriate. Yep, same thing, basically. So that's a nice chunk for 7 on turn 2. I'm at 13. Okay, so now we need to go shields up. Adds a green. With the green, I can play Elvish Mystic, then Nykthos taps for triple green. An Old Growth Troll and draw a card. Okay. I don't think they run Soulscar Mages in their deck, so -X pre-blockers is not too much of an issue. That is fine. Love seeing that. And I'm definitely blocking with Troll here. Actually, I think I'm supposed to block with both. Force them to do 2 different things. Or perhaps all they have is like a trick on the Swift Spear to save it. But they've got like Turn Inside Out, they've got the Infuriates, they've got Monstrous Rages. I don't think from what I've seen of this opponent, and again, I've played them a few times so far on the ladder, I don't think they'd run the Callous Sellsword. Okay, there's the Rage. That doesn't save their creature, however. They also have Turn Inside Out. Okay, so we take 5 trample and then 9 damage and die. That's what I'm talking about. I think I played it right. Yeah, but that deck can be extremely explosive. Good draws are good times. So we are, what, 0-3 now or something with this deck? I mean, again, I didn't have plans of playing this deck anyways. I don't think it was a contender. It's just playing it for variety's sake. But yeah, I think we are now 0-3 or 0-4 or something, so not a good showcase. All right, well, let's try to get at least one match win. As I'm now a percentage Mythic gamer instead of a number Mythic gamer. Okay, unknown, and we have this opening hand. Pretty risky keep, yeah. I think, well, See, this is where open deck lists is nice. We would know if this is a keepable hand. I guess in the dark, I'll keep this hand, but I would not call this a good hand. My current plan, I suppose, would be turn 3, plot the Trailblazer into Trailblazer plus Old Growth Troll. Okay, well, now I really regret this opening keep because, especially versus a red deck, we would want to have a turn 1 elf. Oh boy, we might be taking a lot of damage here if they're running like Bushwhacker. What was that? Oh, plot the Alchemist. So I'm going to take 5. Yeah. So instead of giving them any more, well, realistically, let's see what happens. I play land, I play invasion. I'm taking at least 4. They play the 3-2. I'm at 11. No, I'm going to scoop it up and conserve information here. This might be... the wolf still seems so slow. Again, this is just a copy-paste deck list. I really don't know when you would want these wolves. What aggro deck is this good against? What creature deck is this good against? All the red decks, their creatures are oftentimes going to be way too big. I guess it could be good versus like white decks, like the humans decks. So I think I'm just going to bring in the emergences. We're going to once again cut the oddities, and I'll shave 2 of the havens. Alright, we'll be on the play this time, which should help a lot, but not with that opener. There we go, that's pretty decent. Let's pitch a land here. We're hoping they just play a dork instead of shooting our mystic. Good, perfect. So ideally we do find a 3rd land, so I get to turn 3 Cavalier. They're going for the Aloe Alchemist, but that doesn't kill the Kiora. More importantly, that Kiora just gained us 5 life, which is huge. Beautiful. Alright. And now I'd say we are very favored. Oh, we didn't hit a land off of Cavalier, so... that is kind of unfortunate. Another Aloe Alchemist. And a Kumano. That doesn't shoot Kiora. Oh wait, it does. Each opponent and each planeswalker. Well, this is an easy block at least. Let's go for the invasion. Because now we kind of just want to dig for Nykthos. Land, I suppose. There's the Nykthos. Alright, so it's going to be a 4-3. Hopefully they don't have the Coyote. Sure, so we're going to take at least 4. And now we hope Storm the Festival finds some goodies. Oh, ho, ho! Worst possible? We're just dead. Oh my god. That is disgustingly bad. Well, I don't think this deck is a good choice for the meta. I didn't think it was anyways. But it also appears we have low rolled in a lot of our in a lot of our games. My god. The stone cold worst. I guess 2 forest would have been worse technically. Yeah, I mean, you got me. Alright, well, I think we're gonna call it there with that deck. I think I've spewed enough of my rating, as now I'm a 95% gamer. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Nykthos, but I just don't think in this meta especially is it in a good spot. Obviously, you can high roll, but a lot of work needs to take place to really make that happen, so... I think we're going to probably shelve this one, but I do appreciate y'all watching. Again, deck list, if you want it, will be in the comment section down below. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.